All right. Hi everyone. Welcome to Codebrews. And today I'm gonna show you folks how to create and publish a new package to NPM. Um, yeah, so I guess we'll go from the very beginning, starting from creating the repository in GitHub, um, checking out, adding some dependencies. Maybe we'll add a little bit of code, and later on we will publish it to NPM. I will show you which tools I normally use to do this because I kind of automated it. Yeah, I guess we can just go for it. Uh, right, so first things, we're gonna build like a React package. I was just playing around with this the other day, so I created this package already. This is already published, so yeah, you can see this is already published here, but that's not very important. What we're gonna do today is gonna be like a wrapper for this, so it will be something like React CP right? Um, which will be just a React wrapper for this. We don't really care much about what this does. All you need to know is it lets you, I can show you maybe the example, it lets you preview the files, like a zip files in your browser. Okay, maybe not that one. Uh, okay, interesting. Okay, so that one broke. That's fine. Um, I think I have it running locally maybe. Just to show you what the package actually does. So we can actually, this is the package, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go here. And see when this loads, we can see what the package is actually doing. Okay, so this is actually failing. Okay, let me just have a look. Why is this actually failing? So because that's actually important. So blob is undefined, right? Okay. So get preview. So this is actually happening here. Enter get preview. Right. So get preview. Okay. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger, just for you to see it better. Blob is actually. Okay, I think there's an issue with the signature. Yeah, so why is this not complaining? I think there's an error here because this can be undefined. So I guess, so where are we using this again? Yeah, okay. So get preview is actually always required. Okay. So I guess if we can say undefined. So if we don't have a blob, we can just return. So now I think I would see some errors. Yeah. So get preview, I guess we need to update this. Undefined. And here, yeah. So we're gonna do preview. So if preview, we're just gonna return null. Otherwise we can do, yeah, so I think that that should be right. I'm just thinking about it. So we can check, yeah, so we don't have any errors at the moment. So we can have a look into the example again, see what's going on. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So how does this thing looks like? Okay, I think I know what's going on. I think this zip actually has a, a folder inside it. So this is the folder, but those are actually the files inside it. Yeah, so we're not gonna worry about that for now. So yeah, that's what the original library does. So I guess what we want to build now, it's just React wrapper for it. Yeah, so we can just go to your GitHub account, create a new repo. Gonna call it Sape. What? I already created this. Okay. So what's in there? I didn't really remember doing this. Okay, yeah, it's just actually like empty repository. So yeah, I'm just gonna clone it. If I didn't do it already, I think I didn't do it. Let's see if I have it or not. No. Here, I'm gonna clone it. I made this a bit bigger. Hopefully it's good size for you folks to see it. Yep, cool. So yeah, that's cool actually. We have an empty repository. So yeah, we can just have a look on what we got at this point. So we just really don't have anything. Alright, so I think what I normally do at this point is just do like init. Yeah, I normally start with like 0. Something version because I'm still playing around with the library, so if I make breaking changes, it doesn't really matter at this point. Wrapper, is it wrapper or yeah, wrapper for Sape. Yeah, so at this point all we got is a new file, the package.json one. Yes, you can see it better here. So this is what we got at this point, right? Yeah. So what I do next normally, I use this tool, and no, not yet. Actually, what I do next is installing a tool that actually helps me. Sorry, helps me with all the TypeScript, React, types, just publishing and running test. So the tool is actually this one, TS React Toolbox, and and it's actually a dev dependency, so we're gonna add it with -d because we don't want it to be shipped with our package itself. We just want it for development. So now we're just installing a bunch of packages at this point. Shouldn't take too long. And after this finish, I'm gonna show you what we got. Yeah. So we just got the yarn log at this point, right? With a bunch of dependencies and the new dev dependency, as you can see. Um, all right, so I think the first thing we want to do is to have some files, like some structure. This tool comes pretty handy. It already has like some how you call some commands, so we can just do. Actually, yeah, sorry, and actually I use npx for this. Yeah, so it's just like oh, they move it here. Oh, okay, cool. They actually move it to npm. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna start this. So basically automates having to do this thing, that something. So rather than doing that, if you have npx installed, you can just do the binary name and it will actually look for it. If you have it globally available, it will use it, otherwise locally, or the other way around. I don't remember. You can have a look if you're interested. But what we're gonna do is init. So if you can see, created like some files. So what are those files? This is just for convenience. It's gonna specify the node version. Yeah, I can go in deep into that other day if you want. Some Travis file to run the test, some default test files, some typing, some example app. Yeah, it's just like some boilerplate really. Finally, this is the interesting part, the source folder. So we got the index and the component. So this is where we're gonna place our code actually. So you can see all the green things. We're gonna call this React Sape. Yeah, I think CP Sape looks better. Yeah, it comes with a bunch of like a bunch of code, which is actually using the class syntax. But I guess for this thing, we don't really care about that. So we can just potentially just go like, we don't need all this. It's gonna be a function. This. So we don't need the component. And for now, we don't really have a state. Just gonna go ahead. Have some props. Yeah, so okay, so if we think about yeah, also another thing I like to do is export. Hopefully this is big enough. From component name. No, I need to rename this thing. I call it. Actually, we can just call it Typescript because I think it's a bit. It's already implicit. Cool. So we got that there. So we can actually now access it. In our example, yeah, just gonna fill out this. Yep, so I think at this point this is really doing nothing. Yeah, so just to see, we can actually run this. Sorry, I'm actually using this in a different port. Cool, so if we go to example, hopefully we have the new project running. Cool, so that's our component at this point. It's doing nothing, as you can see. And actually, so yeah, we're gonna do, yeah, actually, because I just found a bug in the original library. I guess we might want to go ahead and fix it and actually publish a fix. Something like I'm gonna push this and we're going to, yeah, I guess I'm actually going to spoil this a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. So release is hopefully you can see this big enough. The release command is actually a utility of the same library. So it's actually going to run the test. Sorry, this is the command it's running. So it's actually running the test and doing a bunch of stuff. This is annoying. I need to fix this. This happened because I can't answer the two-factor authentication through the script itself, so it always fails. So it's a bit sad. I need to do this manually now. So I need to fix this actually, but for now it's gonna do this. 6, right? I'm gonna do now NPM publish. And now I just need to answer the question. Cool, so we got a new version of Typescript. That's cool. So I guess I can just go here and actually add a dependency. So this time I actually want this dependency for my code. So if we have a look in our packets, we should see Typescript. So this is actually the version I just published before. Let me just get rid of a bunch of stuff here that I'm actually not going to use. Yeah, cool. I normally actually like to move this to the top, just right here. I don't care much about this. I can actually put it here. This is just my preferences. It doesn't really have any meaning. This here, and I like to see the scripts at the top. I guess I can automate that as well at some point. Yeah, for this, I don't think we care about the style components. Like, we might use it in the example, but I don't think the library itself is going to use it. Cool, so I guess we have the library now. So we could potentially just import it from, nope. Typescript, cool. So, okay, so what was the interface of Typescript itself? I'm just going to pretty much replicate it. File. So I guess it's gonna be the input of our component. Yeah, so I want this actually to be required. Cool. So I guess actually I wanted to play a little bit with yeah, and actually what we're going to do, I want to make this in the render props style. So for that we're gonna do children. So children is gonna be a function which returns a React node, and I like to do this. Cool. So we're gonna figure out what we pass here. Yeah, at this point we're gonna do nothing. Okay, so let's try to fix this guy. So first of all, we need to provide some children. To do that, it's gonna be a function. We need to return some content. This is actually complaining. Yep, so I need to provide a file. So file, selected file is gonna come here. Do I want to make this function as well? I guess we can just do it. Yeah, so this actually yeah, that's looking better. So we need an input to actually get the file from somewhere. Yep. On we're going to subscribe to change. Change is going to be yet another function. I can just put it there for now. So I had this somewhere else. Change. So I'm just gonna copy this actually. First file. Yeah. I think this was something like change event. So this is a file. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cool. So we can just call this selected file. Actually, we're gonna call it first file. Cool. So we're gonna do the classic. Classic. We're gonna use React hooks for this. Use state. This is annoying. So it's gonna be actually undefined at this point. File. And this is set selected file. And this looks like this actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna go deep now on how hooks work. So I guess it's just getting yeah. Oh, undefined actually. Alright. Okay, let's move this into render. Just gonna extract this there. We actually only want to do it. Well, we're gonna use this. So if we don't have cool. So let's see what we got. So we're not using the props. Oh yeah. Yeah, so from this here we're actually going to actually we're gonna get this from I'm gonna just call this and we're going to console log the file for now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's just ignore that for now. And I think file. Cool, so we're getting the file. That's cool. So I guess we need to next actually use Typescript. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, I think that was with the use side effect. Shit, I'm actually not sure about the hook syntax now. State. I think it was the use effect. Yep. So let's try to use it. I get it from here. And I think the second argument is an array of things that we want to, whenever they change, we want to call this thing again. So in this case, we want to fire this every time file changes. Right. Okay. So I guess just gonna do this pretty easy now. Cpsape. Just gonna have a new Cpsape. So this file. Okay. Right. So I guess what was the return type of this? Entries. Oh. Okay. So you cannot actually use. Yeah, I think that's because they want like a straight return type. Okay, that's a bit. Callback. Yeah, okay. That's alright. Let's just go easy. Old school. Oops. So let's try to look. The entries. Okay, let's go for it. Cool, so we got some entries. So what should we do with this actually? So I guess an API that will make sense for the customer is to provide the entries as a callback. Let me just see. Entries. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. So it's gonna be entries. So it's just an array of entry array. Oh god, this is the right. Oh well, we have no, I'm not exporting this from Cpsape. Oops, really? Yes, I forgot to export some stuff, I think, from the original library. Yep. Yeah, actually it is a separate file. Okay, well that's a bit sad. Alright, let's just think what else I'm gonna need. So just assume this is coming from here. Yeah, so I'm thinking because the entries actually happens asynchronous, we need to handle that from the children perspective. So that's a bit too bad. I think we can just have some sort of a state. Yeah. I'm just thinking on. Yes. So maybe we can call this. Yeah, let's actually not call this component props first of all. Props. Let's call this export. Maybe result interface. It's gonna be result. Yeah, so result. We're gonna make it a union type. So actually, it's gonna be something like or result. So now interface. So with result. Oops. Status. Yeah. And entries. Cool. Yeah, so that way later on, as a consumer, you can do. So oops, it's gonna be result. So we can do something like actually if we can just return like entries. Otherwise, we can just access entries. Yeah. Yeah, so now I need the type coming from here. I'm gonna remove this for now because we're not using it. And I need to pass here the result. So first of all, I want this type. So I'm just gonna publish again another version of this. It's a bit annoying. We should get better on this. But anyways, export. It's gonna fail again. But it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. We got a new dist, and we got a new version. This is quite annoying. Yep. So I'm gonna publish it again. Cool. So what if I just do this again? This probably should update the dependency. Let's have a look to the packets. 7. Okay, cool. So this is not red anymore. That is cool. We need to handle this now. So we want to have some sort of result, which I guess we're gonna do the same with as we did before with set state. Set. No. Use state. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still quite new to hooks, so excuse me about that. It's gonna be a result. So I'm gonna pass status pending. So here, if we got the entries, I guess we can do something like set result status of entries. Okay. Yeah, we kept. Yeah, okay. I think that's why I did that. Yeah, let's ignore that for now. Okay, so we're actually getting the entries. That's cool. So I guess for this example, we can just do like entries map entry dot name. We're just gonna render the names of the zip. Key is gonna be the same. Okay, let's just do this. Probably gonna need this. Okay. So now we can probably just render the content here. Okay. Yeah, let's do something like maybe a small title, zip files, like this. Cool. Let's see what's up. Right. So, okay, that's cool actually. So I'm pretty happy already with the library itself. Like I didn't really want to go into too much. It's pretty simple. We still need to add tests and all the things. I don't really care about that for this example. I just wanted to show you guys folks, how to publish it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna ignore this for now. I'm gonna make it any. I just want this to be green. Okay, let me just restart that because maybe it got a bit confused. Okay, so okay, what is it saying? Hmm. Alright, I'm not really sure about why is this happening. Let me just try to understand this one first. Okay, so yes6 element is not a constructor function for yes elements type string. Hmm. So maybe the return type of this is not this but element, and then it's actually nope. Interesting. Right now this is not a conversion function. Okay. But what if I just do nope? Hmm. Okay, that's annoying. Let's just ignore that for now, seriously. I think there must be an error because I believe this is a... So if we have a look into the React node, maybe React element is what we're looking for. Okay. That looks better. We were just using the wrong interface. So now what is this about? Alright. Okay, let me try to do something. This is actually not cool. Types zip. So maybe I need to fix that in the origin library. So anyways, we just added the types. Okay, so this is green. Alright, so let's go ahead, try to see check the changes make sense. Yeah, I don't really care about testing at the moment. Cool, that's just the example. This is actually the important part that you should be looking for. Dependencies. I should probably move this into the dependencies, but yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. React and React DOM. Cool. So this all we're exporting. We actually should be exporting, yeah, don't make the same mistake, and export the interfaces like result, maybe like, or we can just do it here. Yeah, I guess result is too generic. Yep. Probably zip side props just in case. Yeah, so we are exporting that as well. This is just the code, pretty simple. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I didn't even test what will happen when I select a different zip file, but yeah, I don't really care at this point. And this, okay, so let's just do this. ADR commit, push this. I'm gonna do the same as we did before, but this time it's gonna be with React CP right? So this is the, if you remember, this is still not found. No, this library doesn't exist yet, so it's returning that 404. Yes, it's gonna fail as before, which is a bit silly, but until we got a fix for that. Yeah, there's another thing we should do, is to actually ignore the dist. Yeah, so now yeah, let's do that. I push it and do npm publish. And hopefully after I put the code, we'll got a new library. Cool, so this is the confirmation from NPM that the package was published. So just to double check, here you go. Now you got the new package, so you can actually try to, like, you go to any other repo, this one, which doesn't really matter where you go to it, but you can just do it here. So just for you folks to see it, that now everyone can actually import the code from your library. So this has been installed successfully in your other project. But yeah, since I don't really want it, I guess delete, I think it was. No, maybe remove. So that should be clear. Cool. Yeah, probably we should add, spend some time on the docs. I normally like to do like classical set something like API. But yeah, at this point, that's not really the key of the article, the video, sorry. Yeah, so the code is also here as well, just in case you folks want to have a look. Yeah, so that was it for today. Hope you folks enjoyed. Let me know if you like it or what you would like me to be doing in the future, as I'm still pretty new to YouTube. So enjoy.